how German houses are made. Really interested to check this one out and see how the Germans are building their houses. Before we do get into this video, I appreciate if you guys can hit that subscribe button. It really helps out with the channel. Let's jump straight into this and see what we got.
How is a house built? How does that work?
Surely that
we
takes a while.
accompanied the complete construction of a typical German single-family home for more than 6 months.
Okay, 6 months?
We were involved in every important step. From the first floor work to the finished house.
What was that?
In the first part, the earthworks were carried out and the floor slab was cast.
Okay.
Now
do German homes have basements or not? Because I know the UK doesn't, but America does. Does German homes have basements?
Masonry work continues.
Oh, this is going to be good. I'm looking forward to this, man. Oh, wait, is this the house that they're building now? We'd call this like a bungalow.
The floor slab has hardened and the bricks are already there.
Oh, wow, okay. A lot of bricks.
Now it can start with the masonry.
What's the masonry?
The first step, lay bitumen membrane.
Huh?
It protects the walls from rising damp.
Okay.
For the first row of bricks, a cement mortar has to be mixed, which later becomes as hard as concrete.
Right.
It serves as an underfill to compensate for differences in height of the base plate, because the stones must all be at exactly the same level.
I'm pretty sure this is similar. See, I don't really know how houses are built. I've never seen a video on houses built before. So I know in the UK, they're built with cement and bricks. So I'm pretty sure this might be a similar way they do it. I know in America, bro, they use like just wood and they just nail that stuff together, bro.
It starts at the corners. A laser checks whether the height is correct.
Oh, wow, that's sick.
If the first stone sits and is exactly in balance, the next ones are aligned with it.
Okay.
In the other corners, it happens the same way.
Yo, they're doing this for each brick? Yo, this would take so long.
Of course, all dimensions for wall openings, for example for windows and doors, must also be observed.
Oh, wow. Well, yeah, of course they've got to be this precise with the bricks, so otherwise it'll be wonky. It's a house, you know what I'm saying?
Have the floor plan for this. Here on the south side of the house, there is already the first special feature, 3 floor-to-ceiling windows.
Right.
The row of bricks must therefore be interrupted here, just like on the front for the front door. The first row is slowly taking shape. The masons work their way from the corners and put stone by stone.
How many kilograms do you think one of those bricks are? My guess would... Actually, I have no clue what my guess would be. But they're probably heavy, right?
But what kind of stone is that exactly, which is installed here?
We do not work with the external wall insulation system, which is widespread here. Okay. Instead, our houses use a so-called Puritan stone, so that's a stone made of clay, in which the thermal insulation is integrated in the stone, with hydrophobic mineral wool. So a solid stone, 36.5 centimeters thick, with hydrophobic mineral wool as insulation. That means best sound insulation and best building physical properties and also the best thermal insulation.
Wow, so the brick itself has the insulation already in? Oh, that's sick. I don't think we have that in the UK.
The bricklayers have made the first course and are already on the second row. So-called thin bed mortar now ensures the non-positive connection between the rows of stones.
Yo, imagine being the person that you got the brick wonky, bro. Would the house just fall over and collapse?
For energy efficient building, but
oh, right, yeah, bro. In the UK, I'm pretty sure the bricks are smaller than that. So it's a lot more like placing. These bricks are pretty big.
Instead of laying row after row now, they first
the corners, bro. Then they can just fill in the gaps with no ease, you know what I mean? Then again, if I was doing it, I would make a really wonky brick. Good job, Abdul. Yeah, this is so cool to watch.
Forming the corners has the advantage that you can easily lay out the plumb lines for the next rows of tiles.
Okay.
The first working day is done.
Not a bad day.
The next morning they continue with the outer walls. The bricklayers place row after row.
Wow.
The windows and lintels are installed. And around noon the bricklayers arrived at the last row on the ground floor.
Bro, look at that. This
Finally,
is second day,
the
right?
pink styrofoam formwork is laid for the concrete ceiling. The formwork also serves as insulation and remains on the building after finishing the ceiling.
Okay, interesting.
At the end of the second working day, the outer walls of the ground floor are ready.
Yeah, but you know, normally on like these homes, like I'm seeing here, you see the bricks on the outside. So you're going to see this pink bar across. Why do they not want a pink bar house?
Day 3. Today the interior walls are created. Here too, a bitumen membrane is placed under the walls to protect against rising damp. The stones are so-called vertical perforated bricks in two different versions. For comparison, here both on top of each other. The brick with 17.
Yo, look at like the holes inside of these.
18.5 centimeters wall thickness for the load-bearing walls and the narrower brick with 11.5 centimeters for the non-load-bearing walls.
Right, don't know what that
The
means.
floor plan shows where which stone has to be used. The load-bearing walls run right through the house, between the living room, guest room, kitchen, and the utility room, and once along to the load-bearing living room wall. And the non-load-bearing walls run between the kitchen, living room, bathroom and the utility room.
Fair enough.
The walls are set up here just like the outer walls. Cement mortar under the first row, exact leveling of the first stones with laser from.
Yo, now you see, if there's any Americans watching this, now you see why when people in Europe punch their walls or do anything to their wall. Have you seen the clips like Americans, they're punching a wall and their arm goes straight through the wall, right? In the UK, bro, if you punch a wall, it's gonna hurt most of the time because most of the time it's gonna be a brick wall, bro. But you know what? A lot of the houses now are using walls that aren't brick. What are they called? Are they called? They're not called polystyrene. What are they called? I can't remember the name for it, but it's like plaster walls.
Mortar under the first row, exact leveling of the first stones with laser. From the second row on, thin bed mortar, laser, spirit level, plumb line and constant checking ensure exact, straight walls.
Wow, the work they have to do for this.
The inner walls are standing. Now the base gets a diffusion open seal before the cladding is coming.
Okay. This is really cool.
Day 4. The scaffolding comes. The base is clad and the masons set up pillars throughout the house to support the ceiling elements.
Okay, cool.
The next morning, exactly at 8 a.m., the crane stands for the ceiling elements. The ceiling elements, so-called semi-finished part ceilings, are approximately 6 centimeters thick reinforced concrete slabs in which part of the necessary reinforcement has already been inserted.
Where are we putting this?
They can be laid quickly and flexibly, depending on the size, but then still need to be concreted. For this, the masons insert additional reinforcement bars.
Firstly, wait, I don't think we have these in UK homes, do we? Bro, I never knew that you use like steel bars and stuff for the floors.
To optimally connect and consolidate the ceiling with the masonry.
What?
Secondly, to join the individual ceiling elements together. This creates a stable, closed concrete ceiling after concreting. Only the access to the stairs remains free and has to be boarded accordingly.
You know what? I need to see how UK homes are built now. I'm pretty sure we don't have these steel bars in the roofs or the second floor or whatever. Bro, that's mad. It's like springs. He's bent the nail. You see it? He's bent it. So when you have a creaky floorboard, he's the guy. He's why, bro, with the bendy nail, bro. That's gonna be it. Bro, what?
Once all the reinforcement bars have been laid, everything is connected with wire so that nothing moves during concrete pouring.
Wow.
The ceiling openings for the supply lines, water, heating, electricity which comes to the upper floor also remain free. They get polystyrene covers before concreting.
Okay. Smart.
Finish. The concrete for the ceiling can come. A total of approximately 12 cubic meters of concrete flow into the formwork for the approximately 10 by 10 meters ceiling slab. It is important to evenly distribute and prevent air pockets. Therefore, constantly push the concrete back and forth.
Oh, wow.
So that the air can escape. The height must of course also be correct and is constantly checked with the laser.
Bro, this is like... What happens if you do it wrong? Would the house fall? Yo. Done. I never knew they did this. This is crazy.
Now the concrete is compacted with a surface vibrator. The surface vibrator directs high-frequency vibrations into the concrete.
Okay.
This increases the flowability of the fresh concrete. Air pockets rise to the surface and can escape. This gives the concrete its perfect, dense consistency.
Oh, wow. Look at that. You can see the difference. Like, look how, like, shiny this is compared to here. Just from the vibrator, bro. It's like hoovering it.
Now the concrete ceiling has to harden.
That's super cool. That is super cool.
A few days later, the bricklayers start with the upper floor. The construction is the same as on the ground floor.
Right.
The outer walls are created again with the thermal brick made of Puritan stone with hydrophobized mineral wool.
Yeah, have you ever thought in homes, like, what if you jump really, like, hard on the second floor, you're going to fall through? Have any of you thought about that? Right? Bro, in German houses, you ain't falling through, bro. Look at this. I wonder how we do our second floors in the UK. I might have to see a video, right? But look at this, bro. You ain't falling through. Bro. Mad the way that you do your floor.
First the corners are created again, then the entire outer walls. However, there are no longer any load-bearing walls inside. All partitions for the master bedroom, dressing room, bathroom, children's room and corridor are built with the narrower, vertically perforated brick with a wall thickness of 11.5 centimeters.
Oh, wow. Yo, I swear it's not even been a week, bro, and we've done all this. Crazy.
After 4 days, the upper floor...
4 days. Or 4 days from starting the upper floor.
...is also up.
I think 4 days from starting the upper floor, right? Surely. So we have been longer than a week.
As a conclusion, only the anchor ring plate is missing. For this, the bricklayers have already put a formwork on the top row of bricks, into which reinforcement bars are now being laid. The anchor ring, as the name suggests, runs like a ring around the entire top edge of masonry. This reinforced concrete construction gives the wall stability. The anchor ring plate is used to absorb and transfer horizontal tensile forces such as wind, ground vibrations and the roof load itself. If the concrete is filled, it must be compacted again with the surface vibrator.
Wow, this is so cool.
The masonry work is now complete.
It's legit like they're building a fortress, bro, for a house. You know what I mean? I thought a house would be a little bit more simpler. But no, like they're making sure this thing does not move at all, bro.
Complete. The walls of the house stand. Construction time for the 2 floors, 10 days.
Oh, what? So all of that took 10 days? That's way quicker than I thought, bro. That's mad. I enjoyed that. Really cool to watch. Really interesting. Let me know what you guys think tonight in the comment section. But really cool video to watch. Enjoyed that a lot. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. If you did, make sure to leave a thumbs up. Subscribe for more content. I'm live every single day on twitch.tv/L3WG. If you guys want to check me out over there. I'll see you all in the next one. Peace.